Hello and welcome to the latest episode of Brand Pitch, part of the Talk Hockey Radio Network. I am joined by Tommy, who you may not know is the person behind Real Hockey on Instagram. Thank you for
Yeah.
joining me, Tommy.
Hello, nice to meet you guys. Yeah, probably it's the first time I'm public, open my identity to the people.
Yeah, your identity is a well-kept secret on.
Yeah, I wanted since the beginning. The focus was the hockey and the content and the videos, and I wasn't the protagonist. Never wanted to be, and I will continue come like this, I think.
Yeah, that's really cool. So, obviously, we'll start with Real Hockey. You are, I believe, the biggest purely hockey channel on Instagram, with the exception of possibly the FIH. That's a huge achievement. The
Thank
content
you.
is always high quality. I know because on Boss F Hockey, I usually try and share it because it always gets a good response. So,
Yeah.
what made you start the Instagram account Real Hockey?
Well, for sure, I was the first one on Instagram. Back in 2013, I was on Instagram first, first, first in Instagram where the video were only 15 seconds long, square, and I was on Instagram and all the content was about football and I was searching for hockey and all was about ice hockey. So I decided, okay, let's go. I want to grow a community. I want to, I don't know, show how beautiful is our sport, our goals, our saves, our penalty corners. And so I started like this. I was at home doing nothing, and I said, okay, let's just find some highlights and put them on Instagram. And at the beginning, the growing was amazing. Thousands of new followers after every video. Was difficult because I didn't have a computer, just a phone, and so all the editing was on the phone. And also, back in the days, the video on YouTube were bad quality and not a lot of videos, obviously. So this is how I started. I remember the first video is a Jimmy Dwyer goal in the Olympics, I think, and I don't know. It was the beginning. Since now, already almost 9 years
Yeah,
sharing content.
yeah. Like I say, it's a great account. So, moving on from the social media, the reason we're talking here today is you have launched your own hockey brand.
Yes, yes,
So,
yes.
can you talk me through the decision making of why you've decided to launch your own brand?
Yes. Well, since the beginning, I wanted to do some kind of merchandising or product to my community, to the hockey community, just to not only post or share a video, also to make the people be part of of this. So it arrived the moment to do it, and my first idea was just clothes. We did some samples. Well, I did some samples. I didn't like the quality, and then all of a sudden, a supplier of hockey sticks contact me, and I check the quality, and I say, okay, let's go with this. So it's just to give back or to make stronger the connection with the hockey community, giving them a quality product for sure. That's always where I put the limit, the quality.
Yeah. And so you've launched this range. So you've got two top of the range sticks, which are the 001 Embo and Elbow,
Yeah.
which are both 95% carbon. Why did you specifically just launch those two profiles, the low bow and the mid bow?
Yeah, at the moment I always spoke in plural, but yeah, we have the M bow and L bow just to reach the two kind of of players, you know, the one that use the low bow, more 3D skills, more drag flick and whatever, and the mid bow to more classic, more control and so on. I don't like all the brands that have a lot of sticks range and you never know what you are talking about. And I want to keep it simple. At the moment, we have the 95% carbon. The true reason is because it's the one that I use as a player. Already, this is new and will come out in a month probably for the next European season. New sticks 70% 75% and 55% with the same bow, same type of stick, just the carbon is what changed a little bit the design, obviously.
Okay, cool. So which of the two is your preference? Do you use the low bow or the mid bow?
I use the low bow. At the moment, from the feedback, is the one that people mostly mostly play with. I am a drag flicker. I play in the back, doing a lot of scoop area balls, so it's the perfect for my profile. And at the moment, it's scoring a lot of drag flicks, so it's fine.
Yeah, can't fault it if it's finding the back of the net.
That's it.
Okay, you talked about there for the new season you're going to launch some 70 and some 55-ish carbon. Are they going to follow the same naming conventions? Are you going to have 002, 003 as it sort of works its way down?
No, the 001 is the, you mean that, no?
Yeah.
Is the model, is the first capsule that we launch, and we will keep that for the first products at the moment. Actually, it was during the design, the brainstorming, I wanted to put something in the stick, like to put the model, and the first thing was in my mind was a 001. I don't know why. And we finished the design, and at that point we said, okay, let's keep this. It's cool, and I think it's a good name. Also,
yeah.
in the when you are doing something new, one of for me the very difficult part is to put the names. Name the bows, the sticks, the models, the brand or something. It's one of the harder parts.
And I suppose it sort of works as a callback to your first video being a video of Jamie Dwyer, famously wore shirt number 1 as well. Everything in circles.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so are you planning to kind of branch out from just sticks? Are you going to look at doing, I know you've said that you did some clothing samples before. Are you going to do bags, shin pads, gloves?
Yeah, I already also have shin pads, carbon shin pads, gloves, stick bags, duffel bag, everything around hockey accessories, obviously. Again, my goal is the quality. So I want to do a lot of samples, try myself and my friends, my teammates use the products, and when we reach the quality and the design and everything is fine, we will launch them. At the moment, the feedback is really nice. The stick bags and the duffel bags I'm in love with that. Shin pads and gloves, working on it, but looking really nice also. Yeah, the first is the quality. Obviously, we have all in mind. We will try to grow. Also, step by step, it's important to the timing of everything. Okay, the launching, the organization through the season, when to launch something, all these kind of things. And obviously, another goal will be the clothes. The clothes, because I want to do something not only for hockey, something that you can wear, I don't know, a night out or going for a dinner or with your friends or at home. Besides hockey, I think we want to be a kind of cool lifestyle, brand, and we will do something nice, I think.
Yeah, that all sounds great. I think a lifestyle brand that also specializes in hockey is kind of a growing thing. There's a lot of other brands kind of moving into that space.
Yeah, obviously the most from the new ones, no, the new generation of brands, Osaka, that is already a classic. I will say is about the lifestyle, and that's one of the things they do quite well since the beginning, and also for me is that grow up a community or a group of it's a big this will be a big team, and I want all my followers or clients or I don't know, friends or teammates to be part of it, so it's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And with that, are you planning to stick with a direct to customer sales, or are you going to look to move into stores as well?
Yeah. Well, step by step. At the moment, we have our own website, realhockeybrand.com. From there, you can buy worldwide. You will receive the stick in, I don't know, maybe if you are in Europe in a couple of days, if you are in Australia, Argentina, in a week. But yeah, next step is to go into the shops, hockey shop stores around the globe, worldwide. Also, you have to give the shops have to have confidence on you, on your brand, to start working with you. So we are working on that. Yeah. I want to, from next August, September, that is the beginning of the season in the north side of the world, be already in the stores.
Okay. So moving on slightly, what do you look for when you're looking for players to represent your brand? So obviously you've got a few sponsored athletes out there that you featured on your social media.
Yeah.
What sort of thing do you look for in a player to associate with?
Well, obviously, we want good players, top players, obviously, but they have to fit in our lifestyle, in our values, in our community, in our team. I don't want that player that only he will show the brand, but only that. We want the players to feel it, to be part, give me some feedback of the products, of what people is talking about around the hockey world and everything. So we don't aim to the top followers player or best player in the world. We want the one that can. Well, the first thing is he wants to be part of our team. That's important. To grow up this brand, feel the brand as his own or her own. So at the moment we have Nico Keenan, Olympic with Argentina, such a talent. Best goal last year in amazing goal.
Absolutely.
by the way. Also, we will sign or launch a new player of our team, junior world champion last November was or December. So from Argentina, you will see it in a few weeks. And well, yeah, we're starting on that side, still contacting players who want to be part of this.
Okay. And how would you describe your brand identity for Real Hockey?
Nice question. Well, I try to the same with the video of Real Hockey, the Instagram page, the quality, the be there every day. I don't know. I am a professional hockey player. My parents were professional hockey players. My grandma already playing the national team. I don't know, 60 years ago, and so I was in the pitch all the day, and all the hockey players. I think a lot of hockey players are in a similar situation or similar lifestyle, and I'm just taking all that thing that hockey that I have inside me, trying to bring into the brand. I was that kid that was, I don't know, 8 hours in the clubhouse with the stick in his hands and shooting 100 balls every afternoon, and all Saturday at the club, or I don't know, watching the game of my brother or my sister, and then talking about hockey, and my friends are friends from hockey, and all this, just try to put it in some products and in some kind of brand thing, and show it, and trying to, I don't know, it's hockey. It's how I feel hockey, and I will try to put it in the brand.
So for all the listeners, before you send Real Hockey a message on Instagram asking for sponsorship, you've got to make sure you fit into this brand ideal. That's what they're looking for. I'm sure you will get hundreds.
Yeah. I really to be interested in being part of this team is a good starting point. We are open to sponsorship or always to talk. I'm replying all the messages that I receive personally, and I like to speak with people. And maybe if we cannot sponsor you, we will try to do something. Also, if we are not the brand for you, we can connect you with another brand. We don't want to close contacts with anyone. We want to grow the community. So also, if you are looking for maybe a team, I receive a lot of messages from people around the world looking for a team in Europe, in, I don't know, maybe in South Africa, in Australia, and I always try to share these messages. But yeah, we are open for sponsorship, for everything we can help. We are open, so contact us on Instagram, also in our website. We have a part of content. So let's go.
Okay, and following on from that, if you were given one magical check for any amount of money to pay for one sponsored athlete, who would you want to add to the Real Hockey brand books?
Nice question. I would say, I don't know. I don't know. I will take Blumendel. I would say the whole team,
The whole team,
the club. Since I was young, was I don't know, my dream team probably, and a lot of really good players were there through the years. And I don't know, it's like the Barca of football, or I don't know, Chicago Bulls of basketball, of NBA. It's like the team to be, probably. About the player, I don't know. I have a lot. Especially, I would like, not for the. I would like to work with them, to learn about hockey also, and everything. To have a talk and a friendship with real good players. That's why I want them in. I will decide, choose one. Not the best answer maybe for this question. Not clear one, but
No, but I think that answer actually kind of fits in with what you were saying about your brand identity. If you want to be the community, so you can't pick one player, you've picked a club to sign.
yeah,
I think that
that's it.
really fits with what you've been saying.
Yeah, that's it. And I don't know if you have a question for this, but maybe you remember, we launched a website before COVID. You know it? Do you remember it? Where we used to share the links to watch all the hockey games on internet, and all the results of the weekend of the best leagues in the world, and also the stand and everything. So we had to choose at the beginning of the COVID, and I decided to close it, but it will be back for sure at some moment. Also to give a gift to the community, to my followers, to easy point where you will find all hockey around the world, starting from the top leagues, and we will try to have everything there. That was a personal project that was good, but COVID was awful, I think for everyone, for everything.
Yeah, I mean, I do remember you sharing out the links, and I mean, you
Yeah.
still put out the scores on a regular basis. So there's definitely that community thread running through everything you do on social media.
Yeah, that's it.
So, kind of to wrap up, what is your goal for the Real Hockey brand in 5 years' time? Where would you like to see it?
As a businessman, I want to be at the same level of the big brands, classic brands, Grace, TK, all these old brands, let's say. As a hockey player or as a founder, I don't know. I want to go to one club on Saturday morning and see kids playing with our stick, and bringing the stick back with the real hockey crown on it, and that's going around Netherlands and someone biking with your stick in the hands, and that would be really nice, really nice. Yeah, kind of a dream. No.
Yeah, no, I think that's I think that really ties into what you're saying about your kind of brand identity of that community spirit. I mean, obviously, as a business, you want it to grow, you want it to become major, but as the creator, what you're interested in is that community. I think that's really nice.
Yeah, and I have a lot of things in my mind, already 9 years around this, and because sometimes I alone doing this, or sometimes I don't have the time or whatever, I cannot do it. But now that I'm starting with this team, probably more teammates will join me. I have a lot of ideas to grow the community, to help people, all based on hockey, obviously. We can say, see a lot of foundations now, or or brands sending sticks to Africa, to places where they cannot afford it. That would be nice. Also, Hockey Plus, people or Paralympics. I want to be there to help also. And I don't know, try also to sponsor tournaments for kids. I don't know. There, I have a lot of ideas around my mind. I have a to-do list, and hopefully someday we will do it.
Yeah, I mean, obviously with your social media reach, you're in a prime position to promote all of these things.
Yeah.
So I think you've really got yourself set up in a good position to go ahead and achieve all this stuff.
Yeah. Sometimes the problem when you are based on, well, we are all based on Instagram, you know, that sometimes Instagram change and maybe you don't arrive at all that people you want, or Instagram don't like your content because you are I don't know, sharing a foundation post or something, and they shadow you, you know. But we will try to be outside Instagram, you know, to be bigger than that, bigger, much bigger in the real life.
Yeah, so I mean, you are active on different social media. So you're on TikTok, you're on YouTube, you're on Instagram.
Yeah.
I'm guessing if you're on Instagram, you have to be on Facebook.
Yeah.
How is the Real Hockey brand going to interact with those social media platforms?
Well, as you have seen, I create a new Instagram for the brand. I easily could just change the name of the Real Hockey Instagram or do it all there, but I didn't want because the page is one thing, it's mine. I'm working on it since the beginning, and the brand has to be another thing. They have connections, all the values, all the work I have done these years, but on Instagram is different. On TikTok, well, I will share trends and videos from both, and on YouTube, I will start with something like this, more or less. I will try to do some interviews and some longer videos, hockey videos. Still a lot of work to do on that social media, but also Real Hockey will have a part on YouTube doing blogs, how is the brand going, trying to be transparent, you know, to the people, who we are, what we do, how we do it, what we want to do in the future. So it's good content for YouTube, you know, longer videos, and again, not to reach some number of followers or views, or just to who want to be part of this we can contact. Is another way to contact with clients, hockey players, I don't know, FEH or federations, and that's the way I think.
Again, it's that community thread running through everything. Yeah. Trying to be transparent, trying to show what you're working on.
Yeah, since the beginning, I think that was also why Real Hockey grew up so fast, because at the beginning I didn't know how to do it. I wanted to be like very strict, close, not sharing other people post or other pages post, and at some point I said no, it's not the way to be, it's not the way to how I want to do it, and I start open. We were the first one collaborating with Naked at the beginning of Naked, with Young One, also with Otter that you had here the last interview. So also I try to help new brands coming into the world and sharing it with our community, with the real hockey community.
Yeah, I think anyone who's come across your channel in the past, I think, knows that you've worked with brands, and I think there's been a little bit of a wondering whether or not that was going to continue with you launching your own. So I'm quite happy to hear that you're planning to kind of continue down that route anyway.
Yeah, obviously now I'm focused on the brand, so all the advertising you will see in Real Hockey Instagram will be about Real Hockey brand at the moment. But yeah, the plan before the launching was at some point we will continue working with other brands, of course. It's not a fight or a match for me between my brand and another brand, and I want to be better than that one. Just to all try to be all of us on this, that will be good for us, for Real Hockey, will be good for the other brand, and will be good for everyone around hockey, for sure.
And you mentioned there about possibly working with the FIH. Is that something that's on the cards, or is that putting it out into the world and seeing if they come back to you?
No, at the moment, no. A couple of years ago, maybe before, we were really close to work together. At that moment, I had more, or Real Hockey had more followers than them on Instagram, and they didn't have a good community manager, or probably didn't have at all community manager. So the posts they were sharing were boring. No, nothing into the mood of Instagram of people, what people was looking for. Yeah, I would like to work with FAH. Also, there I have a lot of things in my mind. They also, obviously, it's difficult for them because they have to be clear. Now they are working with a lot of brands. The content also you have to pay. They are selling the rights to televisions, and it's fine because if we want hockey to grow, is the way, I think. But yeah, we are open to work with FAH, also the EHL, the Euro Hockey League. I'm going every year, I think, to watch them and trying to do some coverage of that event. That is beautiful. It's beautiful, the EHL. And actually next week I will be in Amsterdam. So if someone want to join me, just send me a message. I will be around Amsterdam.
As kind of the leader, the person who's been doing the field hockey social media for the longest, what would you like to see more of from like the FIH, from the EHL, from all of the regional Premier Leagues?
Well, probably the bosses inside federations are all guys or all men, maybe they have to bring young people around. To grow the hockey world, you have to be on social media nowadays, obviously, and not only be there, but be part of all the way, the trends, and everything. You can see some community managers of some clubs of hockey, some football clubs, that they are all day doing memes and videos and interviews and I don't know, all these kind of things. So probably yeah, they have to grow their team and bring young people around, people that is in contact with hockey. Not a community manager, really good community manager, but if he doesn't know anything about hockey, I don't know. From the FIH, I saw some videos that you say this is not a really nice goal, or this is not a really nice dribbling, or a really nice save. If you know about hockey, you won't share that post or that video, that photo. So maybe, yeah, no, maybe you should contact me and other guys that are into social media around hockey social media, also players that their content is really good. I don't know, you have Felix Denayer, Alex Hendricks, Arthur Van Doren, Agus Masili, a lot of good players and also good entertainers, you know. I see they're good content creators, and that will be fine to 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 be closer to the players. Federation and players has to be, or people, not only players, but has to be closer, I think, so we can grow and also be transparent. I remember when I was young, or as a kid, to watch FIH or international matches, you went to the FIH YouTube, was for free, all the games there. And then now you have to pay. And as a hockey player, I don't like it, obviously. I prefer to, and it's easier to go to YouTube and watch it than in watch channel television in my country, where I can watch it, where I cannot, you know. And obviously, if you want to grow, you have to sell the rights to the television or to these platforms, but you have to tell the people why. Okay, we want to grow, we have to sell the rights, we cannot share it anymore on YouTube, or, you know. And it wasn't they didn't the right way, I think. The communication, that's one of the points I would like to tell them.
Okay, cool. So FIH, EHL, lots of clubs. Get in touch with Real Hockey.
Yeah, no,
He'll
not
be your
only
community
me, not only
manager.
me. Yeah, no. I'm busy with the brand.
No. Well, thank you very much for joining me to talk about your brand and your social media. I wish you the best of luck going forward with it all. And
Thank you.
I will be keeping my eyes on your accounts to see how it's going.
Thank you very much for this. It was a nice to talk with you. Nice to meet you. Thank you for giving me I'll give people space to talk about hockey and what is going on. I think it's a good way also to reach a lot of people, what they are thinking, what their ideas, and it's nice. It's really nice. Also, you're doing a lot for hockey. So thanks to you as well.